Greetings and salutations to you all my dear friends. I of course hope you are fantastic and also very good. Kluger is here and he is back making some more Fallout 4 Sim Settlements videos here in what I've started calling, anyway, Hangman's Fortress. Also, I don't know why I've started reverting to referring to myself in the third person during introductions, but look, I'm unable to avoid it at this point, or so it would seem. Wow. Okay, look and listen. It's fine. Before we get moving here, this is episode 4. I'm recording this after all 3 of the original starting episodes came out. And I just wanted to stop and say thank you for your support and I suppose your warm re-welcoming onto YouTube. I don't know how quite to say it. The support's been fantastic. So many comments, considering how long I've been away for. It's just been great to sort of see a lot of familiar faces in the comments. In fact, too many to mention, but you all know who you are. You've made me feel all warm and fuzzy on my inside areas, which has been fantastic. Some great suggestions, some great tips regarding like gameplay, like controls and functions and ways to do things. It's been so great. Look, it makes me I feel fantastic and really great. And look, I was also very self-conscious, TBH, given how the first few episodes went, because as well as I think they went okay, but they could most certainly have gone better. In my opinion, you all seem to enjoy them nevertheless, but I was a little self-conscious, so I was glad to see it go down relatively well. Now, between this episode and the previous ones, I have been doing some off-camera work. Do not fret, do not even trip. It's not like a massive amount of work, but I have done, odds and ends, as you can kind of see. I was thinking to myself, and this is why I was a little disappointed with how the first few episodes went. I'm taking my hands off the controls so I can articulate to you like a proper person of European descent does, talk with their hands. Anyway, what was my point? Yes, the reason I was a bit unhappy because I was trying to sort of, and you saw sort of hints at the sort of cinematic stuff, and you do with it the intros and outros to each episode, but where I was sort of trying to articulate progress using some cool cinematic shots, but I wasn't really making that much progress from episode to episode. So, seeing as I'm going for quality over quantity and sort of trying to almost in a sense tell a story, I suppose, I'm going to try where you still get the same amount of content and the same random Kluger banter, where we'll do some stuff together. I do want to sort of maybe have an interim in the episode where I'm off camera and just sort of getting some work done, where I can actually display some progress for y'all episode to episode. So hopefully sort of it gives the series some more forward momentum. But as you can see, I've been primarily focusing on trying to get a little bit of power up and running, so I've got those wind thingy-mabobs up, and what a wind power. I'm recording this quite late at night, not because I feel pressured to, but because I was excited to do so. I've got those up, and wind turbines, I don't freaking know, they make power. And I set up a little bunker in here too. This is an industrial plot which has got stuck on me, which I thought I would be able to set up an internal power generation industrial plot. Alas, not the case, but I think it will still be cool. I've got some power in here, and I've also got a couple other generators hidden kind of up out of the way over there on the roof, which I may eventually get rid of as we get more industrial and whatnot kind of up and running, which I may still do because I've been clearing out this side path here. I think this might be residential, but we might put some industrial, like, not at the doorway either. I don't know, I honestly haven't quite figured it out. Though this feels more like a residential plot, where this feels quite sort of dingy and gross, so maybe we'll put it down here. Yeah, that would make more sense actually. So like industrial down here, and then some residential on this waterfront here. That seems about right. Kluger's good at this. Fantastic. On this area here, I've actually put where is it? There, look at this fantastic plot. I got to show you this. I've shown it in other builds too, I think. But look, I'm so fond of this one. It's an outdoor agricultural plot. I'll show you the exact one. Hello, can I just look at plaque, please? Fish farm by Eldarth. Eldarth, mate. You're a wizard. Because this looks fantastic. It tells you exactly where to place the plot to make it look nice, sort of just above the waterline. And look at it. Look at my mate. I mean, he probably shouldn't be standing there. Can I stand there? I get irradiated, but look, please don't die. But in the process, you should be on the pier, mate. But It's fine. It looks great. It looks great, and it's so sort of thematically appropriate, of course, for this area, which is dope. So I got that done, and the only other real main thing I got done, other than just wiring up Hangman's Alley, which is thoroughly not riveting, let me tell you, because, mate, it's an absolute squeeze. Look at this friggin' this mess of cables. Get out of here, you rude boys. Gotta move that too. There's so much to do, and that's part of why I'm sort of looking forward to trying to deliver sort of more forward-moving episodes for you, he says, as he's like 5 minutes into a friggin' introductory episode ramble. But I'll show you this alleyway as well, how it's turned out thus far. Hello, though? Oh, wow, he's clocked the video game. Wait, there's a ramp here. What am I doing? Door, though? Mate, I had to look for 10 minutes to find a door that swung the correct way, just as a side note, but it's fine. Don't even trip. So yeah, you've seen this, I'm pretty sure. I haven't changed anything there. We just had more residents come forthwith into this area. And listen, I think it's turned out pretty well. These look a little bit dinky, but if you don't pay too close attention, this feels like how you would use this area. There's just like beds and just crap everywhere, which is exactly how I wanted it to look, which is, and look. I'm a happy man. I'm pleased with how this has turned out. I'm just checking real quick. Vis-a-vis the size. I think they're a little too wide. I'm so tempted to try and squeeze in, like maybe one of you Witwits. Hobo plots could fit in here, potentially, and the space to, oh yeah. Listen. Truck go bye-bye. I got sick of its hubris. So I have removed it forthwith from existence. Oh man, the weather's in this mod. We have to go outside and look. So yeah, we could probably fit a couple more blokes there, but it's getting even more problematic because it's on a slope. And listen, no one has yet designed a plot that acquiesces a slope. Let me tell you. Oh mate, the rain on my face. Ah, I had a really cool rad storm before. It looked cool, but man, it hurt. It was doing massive rad damage. But yeah, look, this is where I've got this little alleyway to now. Again, I've done it off camera. A little doovawacky staircase. I really hated the truck being in the way, and did want to kind of leave this sort of open, because it occurred to me, like, in what world would you actually roof this off, which was my original plan. Like, you've got a roof, there's no need to put a roof, so we probably need to just add some, like, dingy lights, and it will look really, really great. Haven't blocked off access to here. This is still acquiescent and very good. What happens if I talk to you again?
Let's trade.
You call me a scabber? Excuse me?
I don't need anything.
Because remember last time it triggered the super mutants. Will it happen again, or is that a one-time thing? It appears to be a one-time thing. Alright, very good. Very good. So I did also... this is the design I came up with for the other end. I haven't yet had the hubris to delete this truck, although I am tempted to. Because it does block off how cool this entrance might look. But then it also kind of works as an impromptu defense mechanism. I don't know. Also, that's our settlement back there as well. I don't know if I'm going to cheese in some scaffolding, like cheat with the placement to make a way back up, because there's actually no way back up. The rampitude doesn't work out as such. That acquiesces. But I made this little peephole here for our old mate Sentry. I'm pretty sure that'll work. And there's also like a real tight funnel point into here, so if we need to defend this point, I think we'll be okay. Yes, this is an entrance, but like I said, I did actually want to leave it accessible. And we could even stack a second sentry onto there if we wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Look, this'll be the on-camera thing we do. This'll be the thing we do together. I just want to put a little bit of lighting into this situation. I think I'm tempted to... Oh, no, actually, hang on. No, where are the string lights? Absolutely. Right? Like, yeah. This is what you would acquiesce. Are they clipping a bit weird though? No. I mean, if they are, I can't tell personally. But we don't want too many of them though. You know, you want to spread them out a bit. You know, put out a spread. Right? Well, and like we'll definitely have to like whack some neon in here too. Make no mistake. I think that's okay. It's hard to tell. At night time, obviously, we'll get a much better feel for the situation. But maybe we'll put a nice neon bloke right here. Just a classic old open sign. I don't think SOE has much more in that regard. We'll have a quick peek. Lights, misc lights, fusion core candles. No ceiling lights, wall lights. It may perhaps have something kind of a bit stylish. We got the klaxon lights, which are pretty funny, but probably not super appropriate. Or it may have it in like decoration too. So like decoration. Even the plain vanilla ones are not bad, but so we pack decoration console monitors misc. This might not be what I'm looking for. No. No posters. It might be in like it might be in signs. This is my last check before I default to the plain open sign. Yeah, it's fine. We'll head back to power. It may be somewhere that I'm just misremembering, which is, look, it's completely typical given the situation. Hello? Hello? What have I done? Oh my god, that's what I did. Don't at me, chat. I mean, comment section. It's used to Twitch. There we go. Hello? Wow. You ornery bloke. There we go. That's doing the trick. It looks a bit flat, but... Listen. Look, I don't think I can resist. Maybe should I just put a non-klaxon version? It's so tempting. Let me know what you think. I don't know, because this is kind of like, if we were to have a disco, this would be it. I haven't selected these plots yet, but I think they're two entertainment and one commercial. I can't quite remember. But anyway, so that look, it's come out pretty cool. I'm pretty stoked. I'm just trying to think, can I get a residential plot in here? Feasibly. Because I do want to get someone working the, plots that we put in, or the plot that I've put in, rather. Oh, also the rooftop, listen, it's got some meta. I didn't realize how much square footage there is there, essentially. It's actually fantastic. I'm quite excited to get onto that. So, is it floors that I'm thinking of? Yeah, these actually work out, for the half plot individuals, they work out quite fantastically. So, we'll get this first one, like, low to the ground, of course. Right? Had that... Excuse me? How have I failed so heartily? Closer, closer. And on this ones, we could almost certainly get away with some more regular wall situation. It's still floating a fair way off the wall, but... I mean, the thing is, we'll be whacking these blokes on, so... It's not the end of the world. Look, let's just do it like this, maybe? That's probably a slightly more intelligent way to function. It's taking up too much space. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel. I feel like it's just I feel like it's wrecking the look, you know? I feel like it's wrecking the look. I could arguably fit a boxcar in here. Because that's not like closing off the tunnel entirely, you know? I mean, we're basically in sandbox mode as far as resources go, so... There is a cable running through it, I'm aware. I think it might have a hitbox. It does. Fantastic. Would it be better off just placing a smack bang in the middle? Maybe. Now, we'll just run it straight through so it doesn't like make it feel too claustrophobic. You know? It seems ridiculous because you wouldn't actually do this. Like, it makes no sense. Why would you have a boxcar inside a tunnel? Does it need to make sense? I don't know. I don't know, chat. Fight me. This might be a thing I do off camera. Because I can't actually decide. But as you can see, we've got plenty done. I think I may do some work off camera now. Just to... oh, improvements on their farm. Fantastic. So we should have food coming out the wazoo. Yes, we do. Awesome. That's really great. Alright, yeah, but yeah, I'll try get some more housing situated. I'll try and get... what else? Maybe some more defense situated. I do want to get that up and running. Because that's going to be really fun once you have some more like proper defenses done. You know, it's going to... Listen, it's going to be dope. Maybe not the focus of today's episode, but maybe up there, though. I do want to... I've been focusing a lot on this area because it's nice and open. And we can do some really... I think we'll be able to do some really cool defense stuff up there, so... oh, I didn't show you the... one last thing before we go. One last thing. Can we get back to the front real quick? Door. It's tricked me again. Oh, look at it. Yeah, they're looking fancy. Can we see it from here even? Maybe. Because the sniper tower, you might have seen it. I can't even remember. It gets it. Oh, look, you got a customer. Good job, mate. No, it's over on this side. Where is it? Our sniper tower. It looks so good, man. It's really... Look, it's poking its head out. Make no mistake. Oh, we've got to finish this front defense as well, because we've got that done, but not that done. So maybe we focus on this main corner. I do have turrets over there, so we should be fine, but... it's so good. But look, yeah, I'm going to switch off the camera, and I'm going to get my busybody self into the buildings, and I'll catch you back in real soon. Alright, so we're back, friends. Hello. It's actually weird me doing this because I'm like introducing even the episode, even though it's already like technically underway in the post-editing sequence. List 10. So I've tried to make sure I haven't built like too excessively much, you know? I didn't want to go absolutely ham-bonies with the progress off camera. I maybe built for about an hour or hour and a half, something like that. Classic range strats, which you may be able to tell because the progress hasn't been sort of anything completely insane, but look, we're getting there, make no mistake. You might be able to tell we're at the lower entrance level, I suppose we'll call it. You can see our original gatehouse up there, and this is one of the things I've been working on. I figured I should try get one corner of the defenses done and then take it from there, at least in terms of like more elaborate defenses. I originally did plan to block this off entirely, and I may have actually discussed this at one point or another, but I thought like the road is, the width of the road worked out really super well in terms of how it matches the fencing, the junk fence strats, so we've kind of got this sort of funneling methodology occurring. And then I thought, because I made it relatively larger, I've put it as like a house, I suppose. We may be able to put a plot in here, or sort of kit it out like it's a bit of a guardhouse. I've done this before. I think it's a cool effect. But the idea will be to make this a little more elaborate. So as you can see, I've got a turret there, and I've got one on the front edge over there. But really what we'd probably have is turrets on the bridge on either side. They sort of serve a dual purpose of defending the gatehouse up there, but also if anyone tries to do a sneaky down here. But then also I've left this area accessible because, I mean, this is just dope. This is all part of the settlement. I think I could even bridge over to there if I wanted to. It's not going to go as far as that little raider outpost, but we've got access to that and to this, which we could put something here. I don't see why not. We could even get around to here, and I actually had to add these Jersey barricades, so because that's otherwise you can do like some sneaky strats, so we don't want that. The whole point of these like gatehouses and I call them funneling systems because I think about, you know, a raid coming through and they have to pick a direction, and we're trying to funnel them into our turrets and that kind of jazz. So look, I'm pretty stoked on that. What else? I've got a few more settlers in to fill out some of the plots that we have acquiesced, which is really great and good news. We'll go this way first because I think this turned out pretty well. I ended up choosing a water plot to go here, which I know water and electricity, lol, Kluger's gonna fry, but look. Raf's got it under control, and I think it does match, like, it's aesthetically, I think it works out pretty okay, but what we might do as well, I figured this is the most sort of back end of it all, so maybe we could put an industrial plot. Maybe we'll even do that now. Maybe, just maybe, we can't get rid, oh, can we get rid of that? No, that's a small trash. See, some of these big trash decals, I think they're just part of the road, and we therefore cannot erase them, which is rude. Make no mistake. But we'll pop it in. Let's do some building strats together. We have to get this alleyway started at some point. And it kind of matches. This is like a nice little, I think this is a cool little industrial corner. This works for me. So this is like since we're calling that the front end, the main road that goes down there will probably put shops. And so this is like the industrial and farming end of town, which I think works out really, really well. Yes, we're doing it, everybody. Sorry, I got a bit excited there. It's fine though. So look, I think a wooden thing here. I don't see, like, feasibly. I don't imagine us pouring conch. You know, it would just be too much of a hassle putting it on a good old wooden foundation. I'm talking realism here. Like, who would come down here and pour a conch foundation? I mean, get out of here. I'm only putting a foundation because we kind of have to, because of the road slantiness, as it were. So yeah, between that, and maybe we can put like a cute little industrial, like a little internal plot somewhere here, just to sort of fill it out and make this kind of area, I guess, like in a bit of a square, like a little circumference or something around this little corner is like power and industry and that kind of thing. So I could even put another hut up if we need to just spam more generators, you know. Industrial, do we want to go advanced industrial? I mean, we may as well. I think some of these produce power, though. Look, my memory is, I'm not going to lie, my memory is sketchy. Oh, that's another thing I want to do. I want to replace these fake street lamps with actual real ones. Yes! Wait, hang on. Nah, I know how to play the advanced industrial game. Your rude tutorial tooltip. Mate. We're bouncing out to there for now. Alright. Shoo. That's a bit rude, actually. Might have to just dongle it to here. Power, connectors and switches. I've got to be really conscientious of time too, because I think from memory my first half of recording was like 15 minutes, so I've got like another 15 minutes to do all this, and I haven't even toured you in terms of what I've done, and like that's the bare minimum of what I got to get you up to speed on. Like, mate, the pressure is on, you know. For some reason I've been liking these little individuals. They for some reason are suiting the aesthetic for me. Though that being said, that's a big boy tower there. We might have to just go one of these, right? And we'll place it ourselves. Don't tell me where the surfaces are. It's one of those things where it's going to change as more plots and that kind of thing sort of come in. We're kind of circumventing the bureaucracy, you know, which is fine. You know, I'm always up for a good circumvention. Make no mistake. But how are we going for so we can scooch this in a bit too. And even a bit more forward. We basically got to ignore the road and where it actually currently sits, because it's like we're kind of rebuilding things. This is our walkway. We could make that the walkway though, actually. But there's a footpath here too. So I mean, potato, right? What does it matter? All right, we'll get this plugged in, and we're gonna need some step strats. And good mate Sim Settlements has this. Hello. Yo, though, as my good mate Ricky Summer says. That'll do the job. I'm okay with that. All right, yeah, very good. Hello, choose building plan. Robotics, nah. Water. Battery bank, yes. Hook us up, bro. Calm down, alright? Alright, so we'll go back. I know it's a long way around, but fight me. I have another residential plot, so we can actually summon another individual. I think I manufactured two and we got one naturally. But we've got the work, and we've got the residential capacity and the food. Some of the farms have upgraded since I saw you last, so that's good news. We'll bonk another individual, and we'll continue out. I'll just pop out here basically real quick, cause with the influx of individuals, check it out. This is a security post here. Tiana's got it under wraps. It fits really well. What was here? There was a dresser here, which I did have to set pause to move because it wasn't deletable, but I think it was worth it. It looks... Ooh, that's a bit close, but we're fine. So this is like a little security outpost, right? How good is that? It worked out so nice. I'm stoked as. Hello. Oh, there are other jobs you could take, in theory. So... You're assigned to scavenging. I think that works out. I think they have taken the industrial plot. I'll double check. It's not a big deal. But anyway, that was cool. I was just happy that happened. Also, interestingly, I don't know if it's because of all settlements extended or if it's just how they patrol anyway when you build here, but my settlers come out quite a ways. They come all the way around and do this loop near Diamond City, and this is where super mutants were, which I have since erased. But they do this big circuit. So you can see right here, I think that's Isabel. They come all the way around. Isabel? Yes. Irene, I was close. And then this is the back tunnel-y kind of entrance. See here? Interesting, right? So, what I did, and you may have seen in my little B-roll footage, I've added all scaffolding here to extend that walkway up there because internal plots didn't quite fit. The scaffolding doesn't quite fit either, but if you look closely, like up in those corners, I'm pretty stoked with how it works out because it does look kind of bolted or welded in, which I'm counting as a pass, all right? So we come up here, and we do have a crappy turret up there as well. It's a pipe sniper turret. From more turrets, so it's not particularly strong, but it should alert us fairly early on to any attacks from this side of the vicinity. And then here we go. I think it's worked out reasonably well. Some of the stuff isn't sitting like quite flush on the floor. I think it's worked out a little bit weird, but I think it looks really cool. I probably should rail it off too, I would dare say. And it would make this look a little more complete. In fact, look, while we're here, this shouldn't take very long. Wooden ones? I don't know if I doubt, but we'll double check. I think wood miscellaneous. I don't think these do a snap job. Oh, they do. Okay. Okay. I won't fight you. All right. I'm just gonna spam a few of these in randomly. Hello? That's doing so. What's it snapping to? It seems a confused individual, or am I the confused individual? We won't go that far. That's fine. Yeah, this last one is look. I mean, that's not too bad actually. Yeah, look, I'll pay it. I'll pay it. Don't even trip, my doge. Right. Just get the good ramshackle feelings, you know? We'll put one more of them in. And then this, look, we'll give the settlers the benefit of the doubt that they won't fall in that direction. Lisa, just chill, bro. Just chill. So it's not nighttime now, as you can plainly see. That is for your benefit, make no mistake. Whoops, wrong turn. Because, look, it's bloody hard. I've got Darker Nights installed, which maybe we'll sometimes, like, acquiesce to. But dang, look, it makes it hard to see. Oh, I've got to fix this. This plot's upgraded, and now this bloke's got to have fancy hanging dongles. He's ruined everything. But this, at night, this looks really cool. The klaxon light, listen, it gives us vibes. Are you just a rando?
Yeah.
Yes, we got visitors. Excellent. So yeah, we got 2 out of 3 buildings. Some nice recreational activity going. This is a lounge by Witwit, and I think this is just like a general store of some kind. And the kind of, I don't want to say kind of, it's almost like a little bit like nautical, like Far Harbor-y slash almost like dingy fantasy, which works really well down here actually. I'm pretty stoked on that. And I might have to put stairs here, actually, just as a side note. But that's neither here nor there. So I'll show you the roof, because I was adventuring back up there. Man, that's bothering me so bad. But that's a tedious fix, let me tell you. You might even be able to see from here. You can see a bit of the scaff that I've put and some of the fencing. Yeah, up there. See that little hint? And it's just the very start. It was more of an experiment than anything else, if I'm being honest with you. Ah, yes, awesome. We've got our battery bank up and running. What, you need me for something? Manage upgrades? Pre-select upgrade path? Do I have one? Nah. Manage upgrades. I already did that. Access stockpile? Okay. Sure. Is that what you wanted to tell me? I don't know. Point is, you should be creating juice, right? 110. Yeah, that's giving us 10 more power. Alright, cool. Why you yell for? Good job, Isabel. You picked the correct plot. So, back in here. Yeah, it was just sort of the very start of it. And I'm really curious to think what you guys think in the comments section. Good sweeping, bro. I think it's actually turned out fantastically well. At least for a proof of concept. So now this, and look, pathing, don't even. I'm not sure the settlers actually walk up here. They sure as hell teleport up here. But as for walking, I don't know. But yeah, check it out. So I think this is residential, this is commercial. Yeah, this is commercial, and then this is another residential. Probably the wrong residential. Actually, no, look, we'll just give this bloke a wall. Have a wall, mate. You know, have a wall with a dongle. Actually, no, that has to be a flat wall. What am I thinking? Gib flat wall, please. There we go. What's this bloke? Look. Alright. Such a rude game. I can't stand idly by and let this occur. We'll have to go SOE, I reckon. Old mate, the USS Constitution. No, not floors, you goose. Is it these one? Maybe. I've got those, but that's too short. Wow! Regular walls, windowed walls. See, these are just far too tall. I think we're just gonna have to manually, because I don't want it to be the entire height of the roof, you know, that would be just gross. Maybe there's a better solution for this, but for now. Because this pipe's going nowhere, right? I mean, it would stand to reason they might want a little doovahickey. You know, a little bit of a privacy screen. I don't think that looks terrible, but nor do I think it looks great. I don't know, I'll sleep on that. I'll sleep on that. But yeah, I think it looks really cool. And if you really look closely, like, it's a shame this portion is out of bounds, but check this out, for example. I was stoked on this. You come down here, and yes, this is intentionally lazy railing, because, like, you know, minimum safety, essentially. Look at this! A little hobo plot in this little nook. It works out so great. Look. Listen. And if I switch this back on for you. So, I think, yeah, all that roof over there is accessible. But we just got to make this sort of, and we can just put stairs over here, you know, easy done. I'll even do it now, because some of the wood, what are they called? Freaking hell, stairs work out really quite well. See, for example, this looks just like it's leaning on the thing, right? It's just perfect, and we can get away with so much vis-a-vis clipping because it's just going into buildings that we don't have inside access to. And check it out, bang! We're in the next area. That's dope. Yeah, I'm really not sure about settler pathing, but we can path, and that's what counts, alright? Fight me. So look at that, beautiful. We can put something in here. Maybe there's maybe this could be a rooftop bar, I don't know. Let your imagination run wild, friendos. Alright, we're a bit of a dead end here. We could fit another something here, easily done. If we go back over that way, there's heaps of space, check it out. So I think this is going to be the source of a lot of building. I'm getting the sense of like I don't know if I said it already, like a shantytown kind of vibe. So we can put another, and I'm just using like metal, steel and wooden prefab stuff because they fit really nicely with the internal plots. It feels like really wonky and gross in a good way. See, we've got all this space down here. We could tuck a couple of individuals probably down here. All right, that's our limit. Gotcha. But then down here, mate. Look how much space there is. You can fit crazy amounts of plots. Yes. Oh, this is due for an upgrade. Yes, me. Up here. Oh, I nearly fell to my death. This is, look how much space you could fit. You could fit an external plot up here. I might even. Right. So yeah, it's going to be really fun. It's gonna. I think it'll be really cool as well because it's going to like add to the height map. You know, as you look up from the sort of the central sanctum, you're going to get this sort of really tall, weird vibe. But seeing activity up high, I think it's really cool because it's all within the boundaries of safety once we've established them. You know, so once that's properly blocked off, and over on this side, oh, whoa, okay, that was confusing. And once we get this side blocked off as well, you know, it would stand to reason that people just want to be inside these established boundaries, you know? So I'm really stoked on how that's worked out. Check this out, you can actually get down here. Hacksaws. And hopefully, I'm tempted to TGM. Oops. I may have got ourselves in trouble here. Ah, we're good. Alright, cool. I should have stayed to see how what that upgraded to, but... Oh, it's got a light on it? Oh! We've done it! That's perfect. Oh, man. That's great. That look. I'm pretty stoked. I can't think of anything else that I've done. I think that we've got more houses to upgrade to by the look of it. Rude. I really don't know what this wants. I'm sure y'all in the comments are going to tell me what it wants. I'm really mad that it's yelling at me. Refresh plot, customize plot, view plaque. It's just going to tell me it's a battery bank, which is fine and good. This is just like this is a city manager tracking, right? New construction since last visit. Maybe it's just telling me that it got built. I'm a confused boy, all right? Don't even trip. Oh yeah, it's going to be the houses over there. Yeah. And there's one over here. But alas, I don't think there's anything else I have to share with you right now. We did a little bit of building together, which was cool. But we also made some good progress, which is also cool. Hopefully this is going to turn out cool. Colton, my man. We'll wait and look. This will be the last thing. We'll see how that looks once it's upgraded. And I got Workshop Framework too. Since this is a separate recording session, I had the chance to install that. Because King Gath in the comments of episode 3, which I had the chance to check since this is actually a different day. I think I mentioned that. Which meant I could disable auto assignment to defense, as in blur, I'm pretty sure, which is super cool. So hopefully that should mean I can leave that in place, because it does look fantastic and it does seem to have some like some NPC behavior linked to it, like dudes hang over the edge here and that kind of thing, which has got a vibe, you know? It's got a real vibe about it. Mate, it looks the same. What are you wasting my time for? I'm guessing it's giving us more happiness, but... What are you doing? Don't worry, don't even trip about those gunshots. I'm pretty sure that's just fake Sim Settlements news. But listen, my dear friends, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Please keep the likes coming. Please keep the feedback coming. I'm really enjoying the collaborative sense that I'm getting from what we're doing here. I might sort of do odds and ends between episodes again. But that being said, I'm really liking how I'm introducing episodes, then doing building. Basically, I like the format that I think I will have achieved with this episode. So let me know what you think, because I'm having a really fun time doing things this way. Otherwise, like I said, leave your likes, leave your comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one. My name is Kluger, and you have a great day.